Alright, I'm Susan and this is Rodney, and today is our 20th anniversary and we finally made it to 20 years. And we want to tell our story of how we met because we think it's a pretty good story.
What it was, she was there for an interview and we worked for some metal fabrication shop and our office was down away from the shop. Well, I was up at the shop just doing my daily deal. And I came down to my office to get something. My office was down in the administration building. So I came down to my office to get something, and she was in there being interviewed. And the owners of the company were doing the interview, and they told me to come in there to meet her. So I go in, and the owner says, "This is Susan Garrison." And I said, "Hey, I'm Rodney Pope." And she said, "Hello." That's all she said, just one word, hello. So I went on back to the shop and was finishing up the day. Then after the day was over, I came back to the shop, back to the office, and then one of the owners asked me, "So, well, what do you think about her?" And I remember she only said one word to me, hello.
I had him at hello.
Yeah. So she said hello. And so I said, I don't know nothing about her. I said, but I can tell you one thing. I said, that girl's country is a butter bean sandwich. So obviously the story goes on. She gets hired, and over the next couple months or so,
we train each other. We had CNC operate equipment, and I was training her on how to program the CNC machines, and she was training me on the CAD programs and different things that we were doing, and it just became... Well, I guess I started in April, and so then we go to vacation. We were together every day, each other, in each other's office. I think he stayed in my office a lot. Well, anyway,
Whatever.
So in July, he goes on vacation for a week.
That's only because the CAD program was on your computer, not my computer. That's the only reason.
Yeah, right. So he goes
there wasn't no ulterior motives.
He goes on vacation for a week, and I missed him so much.
Yeah. So it's kind of ironic. Of course, this, like she said, she started there in April, and this rolled on till June, or no, it's July, because it's July 4th. I went to Daytona Beach to go to the race and spend a week at Daytona Beach with some people. And on the way to Daytona, we were driving down. I told the couple that was going with us that I was gonna ask Susan out when I got back from vacation. And what I didn't know was she was on vacation or going.
I went camping and I told my cousin Leslie that when I got back to work that I was going to ask this guy out that I started working with.
Yeah. So
we get back to work that Monday.
Of course, I guess they'll say in the separation or time apart makes the heart grow fonder or whatever.
Yeah, I guess.
But anyway, so I got back to work that next Monday, and I'd already decided that I had to go see my son that night, my older son that lived in Huntsville. So I was going to see him that night. So I decided I was going to ask her. I was going to go take him to dinner there in Huntsville. So I decided I was going to go ask her if she wanted to go with me to go out to see Zach and to go to dinner. And when I went in her office, before I could ask her out, she asked me out.
Yes, my brother was having a birthday party that Saturday night, and I asked him out before he asked me.
Yeah, so I guess we were both thinking the same thing. And, oh Lord, here we go.
You know.
And
2 weeks later, I asked him to marry me.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Hey, 2 weeks. But he had ambition.
Whatever.
He said, when I get married, the next time I get married, he's been married before, he's going to have his honeymoon in Niagara Falls, and we passed this nice house, and he said that that's the house he was going to live in one day. And he drove a Jeep Cherokee.
Yeah, but
that caught my eye.
Whatever. So it's all material things is what she was all worried about.
No, but he had ambition.
Yeah.
And the first date, he fed me steak and potatoes. He had me a steak and potatoes. That's the best date meal I've ever had. Now, 20 years later, we moved to 4 states. We started out in Alabama. We moved to San Antonio, Texas, Tupelo, Mississippi, and now we're here in Winfield, West Virginia. And so that is our journey for 20 years. We wanted to share our story of how we met. We think it's a good story.